Another Massachusetts affidavit. Elaine M. Eaton. On July the 3rd, 1994, I was in the yard in the evening when Rita came walking up the alley with a beer can in her hand. It was Budweiser. She was crying and saying Rick had beaten her up. I saw her put the beer can inside her shorts, red ones. She was flipping out. She said her husband had shoved the beer can up her front. Ed, her boyfriend, removed the beer can and threw it over the fence. Ray called the police and she mouthed off to the cops. On July 8th, I went to Daigle's lounge about 10:30 or 11. When I went in, she was dancing up close to a Jamaican named John. She was coming on to him and he was trying to push her away. She was intoxicated, could hardly stand up. I sat at a table with two friends. She sat nearby. A man brought her over a bottle of Budweiser, touched her on the shoulder, and was trying to get her attention. She flipped out. She grabbed me and said, "That's my husband. Get him away from me." The guy didn't seem to know what was happening. I grabbed him by the shirt and he said, "I don't even know her." 5 or 10 minutes later, Rita and I left. She said, "Please stick up for me. That wasn't him." We walked up Broadway. At the Windsor House, she went into the doorway, pulled her pants down, and urinated. That's when she asked me to stick up for her. A friend saw me standing there and came over to walk us home. My mother and stepfather were in the yard. My mom asked what happened. I told her that ex-husband had beaten her up. Then I went back to Daigle's. The next morning, I came downstairs to talk with my mother and Ray. I told them I had told them a bunch of lies, that it wasn't true about her ex-husband. Ray called Rita's boyfriend Eddie down and told him the same thing. He started crying and went back upstairs. Later that day, she called me a liar. When Rita asked me to lie for her, she said to tell my mother and Ray that it was her ex-husband who hit her. She said if anyone asked to tell them that he had beat her up. She didn't give me any reason. In the lounge, I got a good look at her. There was nothing wrong with her face. When she was going to the bathroom in the doorway, I saw her pinching her cheeks.